Hey guys, here's the second journal, the little VHS journal. It's made out of a Monsters, Inc. VHS. I think this might have been one of the last movies they made in VHS. It was pretty hard to find a cover. I found a bunch of DVDs, but VHS was hard to come by. So, anyway, this is made for Kelly, special order for my friend Kelly. There's a couple little flaws in the cover. Like I said, they were hard to find, but I did my best to try and make it as flawless as I could. So we have just a little flaw right here. I stitched around the edges. This is the side. I used some washi tape to help cover up some of the flaws on the edges when I folded it. All right, we have 3 signatures. And I have shut it. It's closed with sari silk, this beautiful blue sari silk. And let's get into it real quick. We open it up. I did a hidden binding so that you could still read the back and didn't have the threads show through. So, and then on the inside there was this poster, and I didn't want to hide it either. So I just covered the binding with some paper and then glued it straight into the inside, making sure that we could see the pretty poster as much as possible. We can see it on the front and the back. It's the cutest thing on earth. All right, so the first page has the library card. And then I made tabs for certain sections using old vintage sheets. Oops, I'm out of frame. I think I had these sheets when I was a kid. But they're the perfect colors, green, purples, and blues. This was a story from one of the Disney 5-minute storybooks for Monsters, Inc. We've got from one of the journals, Disney journals, a 50th anniversary note page. This is an old science paper, vintage science paper. Some old Disney scrapbook paper. Then over here I've made a double pocket. We've got a little card, little journal card, and a flashcard, a vintage flashcard. On the back, it's just a piece of paper that I attached. I wasn't sure. I didn't want to cover the back up in case you wanted the back to show. So it's just a little extra piece of paper attached for some journaling. There's the story. I thought these clocks, this is a vintage school book, like a parent's extra study book for at home. But the clocks are funny because I thought they would be great because Mike and Sully work, so they're like time clocks. Then we've got some mini ledger paper. This is scrapbook paper. We have a fold out. This is a file. This is just some homemade paper that I made with some spray, old Tattered Angels. It's like gold dust spray or something. It had gold and blue. So it's just some spray. This is made from a not vintage, I say that all the time, from an ad. It says coming to DVD and video September 17th. I don't remember the year, but obviously it's old, back before they came. And it was probably in another VHS. So I turned it into a journaling card. Right here, we've got an old, I don't remember, it was an old science book with some graphs, but it kind of reminded me like of the screen graphs from the business they worked at. It's got some little papers to decorate it. We've got ledger paper, vintage ledger paper, and then I glued a piece of scrapbook paper here so it wouldn't be blank. This is from one of those Walt Disney World with Kids, just a little page. Guest check. oh, this paper, this is the textured paper, similar to the one I used in the Cars book, but this is green. I love that paper. Here, this is the night sky, the constellations in the night sky, since you have to be asleep at night for the monsters to come. So I thought that would be fun for the book. Got some more pictures. I used lots of pictures, cut out pictures in here. These are just some scraps of paper from the book. And then this is an old Rolodex card. You can see the kind of, I don't know if you can see it very well, but the edges are golden from the aging. Get the book. This is the center of the first signature with Mike and Sully. This page right here was just blank, so I collaged some scraps of all the papers used in the book. Here's another picture that I cut out. This right here is just a little piece of vintage fabric, little purple. Kind of looks like fabric you would use on pajamas. Right here, we've got Randall, a little text spot. This is a Family Feud game card with the Disney Pixar. It's got Monsters Inc. on there. And then we've got some old purple notepad paper. This is another game card with some of the characters from Monsters Inc. These are fun. These are some old, I don't think it's Rolodex. I'm not sure what they are. Index card dividers, but they kind of looked like employee files. So I attached pictures of the two employees on there. I thought that was fun. So we got Mike and Sully. So Sully and Wazowski, Mike Wazowski, yeah. Then here's some more scrapbook paper. It folds out. Get some little paper there. Backside, we used some blue glitter sticker paper here. This is just a printable, but I thought that was really pretty. Kind of matched the colors. This is extra scrapbook paper here. And then getting towards the end of the first signature. This is the back page. We have some more of the vintage sheet. And then some little extra game pieces. This one, did it have something to do with... Yeah, I don't think this one did either. This one had anything to do with it. But it's a fun card. You could cut up and use it in the book. All right, and the second signature, I cut out some more pictures from the book to decorate. We've got a couple pieces of ephemera here. This is from the Mickey Mouse or Disney cookbook. And then I put a little piece of furry fabric right here. Looks like Sully's fur. And Narcisse's is a restaurant at Disney World, I believe. And it kind of reminded me of that restaurant that Mike took his girlfriend to. And then we have the little ephemera piece says people who were there, since it kind of all went together, the fancy restaurant and who they might have seen. Then on this side, we've got some more of that pretty textured paper right here. And then a game card with, I think this is from Apples to Apples. Yeah. But it's got Sully brushing his teeth. I love the way this book turned out. Here's another printable with Mickey Mouse. It's just blank on the back side. Over here, these are just a couple of pieces. This is just a cutout with some scrapbook paper. This is a hidden paper clip with Sully on the front. I used one of the cards, so I cut out the picture of Sully, used his name, and then this was the bottom of the game card that says the #1 scare in all of Monstropolis. And he has a soft spot for a child named Boo. So this is just one of the little hidden paper clips, and you can tuck things underneath it. Another picture I cut out from the book with ledger paper. Excuse me. We've got dictionary paper. It says monster. This right here, I just stuck a piece of paper on here. Whoever had owned the dictionary prior, it's a children's dictionary, it had the word morgue right here, and they had highlighted it and colored it, and didn't think it really needed to be in the monster book, but so I covered it up. Then right here, this was my granddaughter's idea. We made a pocket and put a big eyeball on it for Mike. Ellie thought that was the best idea ever. So she donated one of her eyeballs from her craft box for the pocket. Another constellation page. These are just some scraps. We got some glitter paper, extra to use in your book. This, I think this is just a, oh yes, is this a little tuck spot? I'm not sure. Let's see. Pull something out and see if that's, I don't remember if I made that a tuck spot or if it's just glued on there. Nope, I think that's just glued on there for decoration. Then, this is the center of the second signature. Some more children's educational papers. This right here folds out. We've got some more scrapbook paper, extra paper. Dictionary page. Right here is a little card. The Hollywood Walk of Fame with the 2 of Hearts. This folds out. Some of the children's coloring paper. I can't remember what it is now. It's just coloring paper. This is a flip out with some of the vintage science paper. Here's some more of that beautiful textured paper. This right here is a vintage Disney card, and I've just taped it down so that it can be moved from wherever you want in the book. Another tab with the sheet. Apples to Apples card. Lots of pictures that I've cut out and glued down. Here's some more of that glitter paper. I love this paper. It's sticker paper, so when you cut it out, you just peel the back off and stick it wherever you want it. Got some more constellations, paper. This right here is so fun. I bought some temporary tattoos at Sugar Boo. They said all you need is faith, trust, and pixie dust. And so I took the wrapper that it had and turned it into a little tablet of scraps, and then added a piece on back to be able to attach it into your book. And we've got scrapbook paper, and then this was fun. This is some more of that fake fur that looks like Sully that we made a belly band, and you can stick things under. This is just a vintage absentee with milk count, milk and lunch, whoever orders milk and lunch back in the day, old days. Oops. Got another game card over here that has to do with Monsters, Inc. Right here we have some Monopoly money from Disney Monopoly. All the different pieces. Put blue and green on the top and back since it matches. Get that in there. Get it back in there. All right. Paper, vintage school paper. There's the center piece of the third signature. Right here is just a little bit of extras. I'm not going to open it. A little bit of extras. It's got some Rolodex cards. Right here is the tattoos. The temporary tattoos came with extra. There was 2, so I only used 1, and there's the extra. It says faith, trust, and pixie dust. So I included it in there for you, Kelly. And then here's some little extra Mickey Mouse heads that I cut out that I didn't use. Right here, this was a game piece. I just put it on there. You can, if you don't like it here, you can maybe put a picture over the top of it or something. Here's another piece of that 50th anniversary paper from my journal. Then we've got some more paper. Lots of place to journal and pictures. And this is just paper, extra scrapbook paper. This is a piece from the notebook pad from Sugar Boo that I love, for the one I love, and it's got some place for the date. This is some extra note paper back here. Here's another tab with the vintage fabric. Looks like pajamas. And that is the end of the Monsters Inc. book. I hope you like it, Kelly. I had so much fun making this one. It's my favorite. Anyway, Merry Christmas, everybody. I hope you love it. See you soon.